Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is me, Wajidullah. Today lecture is about state. This is lecture number 2, Political Science 1. So today in this video lecture, we will discuss about the below three topics. We have three topics: the meaning of state, the definition of state, and the elements of state. So we will have to discuss about these three topics. So let's see on another slide one by one. So let's see with the meaning of state. The modern term state is derived from the word status. It was Niccolo Machiavelli in 1469 to 1527 who first used the term state in his book. His book important work is titled is Prince. So as you know, the term state is derived from the word status. And Niccolo Machiavelli was a man who firstly used the term state in 1469. His era was from 1469 to 1527, and the term state was used by Niccolo Machiavelli in his book. So his book name is actually Prince. So let's see the usage of state in Greek and Roman. So the Greek used the word polis to denote the city or state, and Roman used the term civitas, which means state. So if we see in Greek usage, the word state is derived from polis, which means denote city or state, which means denote city or state. But if we see the Roman usage, so in Roman usage, the term civitas derived from the term state derived from civitas, which means state. So let's see the definitions of state. The state is the highest form of human association. It is necessary because it comes into existence out of the basic needs of life. It continues to remain for the sake of good life. So let's see, according to Woodrow Wilson, state is a people organized for law within a definite territory. So if we see, state is organized by people to enforce and to implement laws within a definite territory, within a fixed territory. This definition means state is organized by people for to implement and enforce laws and rules regulation within a definite territory, within a fixed territory. So this is called state. So we have discussed the meaning of state and the definitions of state. Now we are going to discuss the elements of state. On physical basis of the state, there are two main elements, population and territory. And then we will discuss political basis, elements on political basis of the state. So below government and sovereignty are two political political basis elements of states. So let's see on the next slide. Let's see with the elements of state. There are four elements of state, but we have to discuss this element. The very first element of state is population. It is the people who make the state. Population is essential for the state. Greek thinkers were the view that the population should be neither be too big nor too small. According to According to Plato, the ideal number would be 540. So, if we see, the population is the most important and essential element of state. It is the first element of state. Greek thinker were thinking about the first element, population of the state. They said that state population should be too big, not too small, right? And if we see, according to Plato said that the ideal number would be 540. He said uh, there must be 504 ideal number of the state. So this is the first element of popul. So let's see the second element of state. The second element of state is territory. There can be no state without a fixed territory. People need territory to live and organize themselves socially and politically. It may be remembered that the territory of the state include land, water, and airspace. So, if we see, without territory, no state can exist, right? There should be a fixed territory for a state because people need territory to live and organize themselves socially and politically to live with peace and prosperity. So, therefore, the state must need territory, right? And if we see, the state must be include land, water, and airspace because these are the basic necessities of the state of the people. All right. So let's see the third number of element. So let's see the third number element of state. The third number of element of state is government. Government is third element of the state, as we know. There can be no state without government, right? Uh, Government is needed for state, right? So government is the working agency of the state. It is the political organization of the state, right? So if you see, if we further elaborate this concept, so cf strong according to cf strong, in order to make and enforce laws, the state must have highest authority. This is called government. So according to cf strong is discuss and elaborate this concept. For a state, there must be a government to implement, to enforce laws within a state, right? So this is the highest authority of state. So this government is the highest authority of state because this is implement and enforce laws for the state, right? So this is called government. So now we have to discuss the last element of the state is sovereignty, right? So the word sovereignty means supreme and final legal authority, right? Sovereignty means supreme and legal authority, above and beyond which no legal power exists. According to Professor Eliot, territorial sovereignty are the superiority of the state over all within its boundaries and complete freedom from eh, external control has been a fundamental principle of the modern state life. India has an area of 3,200, 32 lakh 87,263 square kilometer. Approximately India occupies 2.4% of the global area, right? 2.4% of the global area. Thank you so much Ji, for watching this lecture concentrately. Thank you so much.